Hey. Hello, sweetheart. Hey. Having a bit of a stretch. The reason I care for bats is the same reason that people care for their children. We love them because we just do, and we help them because they need help. Hello, bubbies. I'm the president of the Friends of Bats and Bush Care group in Melbourne. Every town and city in Australia has bats. They're with us and around us all the time, and we benefit from their work every single day. Bats are fascinating creatures and they form a critical part of a healthy environment. You can see here the flying fox. That's what he's looking for, that little cup of sugar in every flower. And as he's getting the sugar, he gets covered in pollen, then flies 10 kilometres to another tree, takes male pollen to a female flower, and hey presto, you've got reproduction.
Lawrence has been caring for the Yarra Bend bat colony since it was forcibly relocated from the Royal Botanic Gardens 17 years ago. Rescuing orphaned pups are a big part of his work.
The bats cry when they're taken in the first night off their mums. They'll cry all night for their mum to come and pick them up. And it's very moving. We lose many tens of thousands every year through heat exhaustion, through heat stroke, through direct loss of their camps, through urban sprawl.
And now, these bats are facing a new threat from frightened locals.
They carry a lot of diseases.
It's a problem, and it could be very dangerous.
They want the bats gone. Now, whether that's drastic action, like a cull, or simply moving the bats on, is a matter for authorities.
From the outset of this pandemic, bats have been widely blamed as the source of COVID-19.
Bats are the creatures at the center of this coronavirus outbreak.
From animals, possibly bats.
Bats could be the likely hosts.
Eating raw bats.
Live bats. Bats gathered in China.
We still don't know for certain the origin of the coronavirus, but scientists believe it likely originated in bats and spread to humans through another animal, possibly at a Wuhan market.
Bats themselves don't inherently pose a disease risk directly to humans.
Dr. Rob Grenfell heads a team of researchers nicknamed the Bat Pack, who are working to find a vaccine for COVID-19. But his team is now caught up in an international controversy over another theory for the cause of the outbreak.
2 Chinese scientists who studied bats in Australia are being looked into by world intelligence organisations.
It may have originated at a research facility.
The outbreak may have begun not in a public meat market, but in a poorly run Chinese laboratory.
There is a significant amount of evidence that this came from that laboratory in Wuhan.
I will tell you, more and more we're hearing the story.
Dr. Grenfell's team has faced scrutiny for its collaboration with Chinese scientists accused of leaking the virus from a lab in Wuhan. Both Australian and US intelligence officials, along with the scientific community, say they're yet to find any evidence to support the theory.
Conspiracy theories always abound at times of great stress. The bat work we were doing at that time, this has allowed us to start the race to try to solve the problem of COVID-19 at a much more advanced stage. So that research itself was vital for the responses that we're actually taking now.
Lawrence says COVID-19 isn't found in Australian bats or wildlife.
There's no reason for Australians to be anti-bat or to worry about bats.
We do need to look in wonder at these little animals. There are probably cures for some cancers that are lurking inside the bat's immune system, and most definitely there are cures in there for some of these viruses.
Hey, if you enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe to The Feed's YouTube channel.
And you can watch these videos here. See you next time.